Can you believe we are at the final leg of our Utah adventure already? If you haven't seen my previous videos, we have journeyed from Salt Lake City to Canyonlands, Arches, and Bryce Canyon, and now for the grand finale, Zion National Park. Hey everyone, I'm your host, the Bite Size Traveler, and welcome back to my channel. On our way to Zion, we drove through some pretty intense heat. They call it a heat dome, which sounds like a bad superhero movie, but it's very real. The temperatures soared, and we even saw some smoke rising from the mountains. Forest fires are no joke out here, folks. Stay safe and stay hydrated. And finally, we reach the very anticipated Zion National Park. This place has everything: towering sandstone cliffs, narrow slot canyons, and vibrant green valleys. Established in 1919, it was Utah's first national park and is favorite for outdoor enthusiasts. Did you know that Zion means place of peace and refuge? And that's exactly what it feels like here. It is home to a diverse range of wildlife from mule deer to bighorn sheep and over 200 species of birds. The flora is just as impressive with lush cottonwood trees and a variety of wildflowers dotting the landscapes. Whether you're a hiker, a photographer, or just someone who loves nature, Zion has something for you. A little heads up. Parking in Zion can be trickier than finding a free seat on a Monday morning subway. Trust me, we spent almost 2 hours trying to find parking in the visitor center with no luck at all. The scenic drive is accessible only by shuttle, so make sure you find a parking spot early. Trust me, it's really worth setting that alarm clock. As we made our way into Zion, the drive itself was an adventure. The winding roads, the dramatic cliffs, and the sweeping vistas were just a teaser for what was to come. And it felt like we were being ushered into a hidden world, one bend at a time. And after a long, scenic, and peaceful drive, we reached our first stop, the Zion Mount Carmel Tunnel. This engineering marvel was completed in 1930 and stretches 1.1 mile through solid rock. It's a bit like going through a time warp, except instead of emerging into the future, you come out to a breathtaking beauty of Zion. Next up, the Canyon Overlook Trail. This is a short but sweet hike that rewards you with some of the most spectacular views of the park. It's like Zion's way of welcoming you. By the time we finished our trail, the traffic was at its peak even at the top of the mountain, and it was hard for people to find parking. So try to drive here early. We headed down to the visitor center to park our cars so we can take the shuttle from there. The way down was equally scenic and truly amazing. Wait till you see the end of the tunnel. Now for one of the Zion's most iconic adventures, the Narrows. This trail is unlike any other because you'll be wading through Virgin River, surrounded by towering canyons. Before you dive in, it's crucial to check the water level and flash flood warnings. Safety first, folks. To make your hike more comfortable and safe, renting special shoes and gear is a must. These will help you navigate the slippery rocks and keep your feet dry. There are plenty of rental shops nearby that offer everything you need. We started our adventure on the River Walk Trail, which is a great, easy hike leading to the Narrows. The trail is paved and family friendly, offering a beautiful view of river and the surrounding cliffs. Though we didn't have time to hike the full Narrows Trail, we couldn't resist getting our feet wet and having a little fun on the water. Even just wading in the water was a refreshing and enjoyable experience, especially on a hot day. It gave us a taste of what makes the Narrows such a beloved trail. If you have the time, I highly recommend exploring deeper into the canyons. Just remember to check the weather conditions and be prepared for an unforgettable adventure. And for a change of pace, we hit the emerald pools. These serene and beautiful spots are perfect for a refreshing break. And then we saw from afar the big one and the hardest hike in Zion, Angel's Landing. Not for the faint hearted, but the view from the top I've heard is quite amazing. For a more relaxed hike, the Grotto Trail is a gem. It's an easy stroll with plenty of opportunities to spot some local wildlife and enjoy the lush surroundings. We wrapped up our Zion exploration with a visit to Zion National Park Lodge. It's the perfect spot to unwind, grab a cool drink, and soak in the natural beauty all around. And that brings us to the end of our Utah series. From the surreal landscape of arches to fiery vistas of Bryce Canyon and awe-inspiring cliffs of Zion, this state has been nothing short of extraordinary. Thanks for joining me on this epic adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more travel tales from around the globe. Until next time, keep exploring.